Shalom, shalom everybody. Welcome to the Israel Brief with me, Rolene Marks, brought to you every Monday to Thursday in partnership with these guys, Lay of the Land. Now, I can't believe this week has flown already, and I meant to join you with a cup of tea, but left it in the kitchen. I guess I'm so enthusiastic to be with my Israel briefers that I get a little bit dozy at times. Well, it is Thursday, so along with the audience question of the day, I will be bringing you your Mench and moron of the week. Very interesting choices. And a reminder to you that you can always submit your choice for Mench or moron or both or even more than one candidate by popping it in the comment section below or being in touch via our website. So let's take a look at those top stories. It is day 454, which means that our hostages, 100 hostages, have been held in captivity for 454 days. We want them home now, and we are never going to stop talking about the hostages. So we start with the top story, which dominated world headlines yesterday. And Israel's Foreign Minister Gideon Sa'ar has expressed his condolences following the horrific terror attack in New Orleans yesterday that claimed the lives of 15 and injured 30. The foreign minister said there is no place for terrorism anywhere in this world and that Israel stands resolutely with our American allies. He also called on the consul in Houston to dispatch a representative to the site immediately. Now, yesterday, Texas-born Shamsuddin Jabbar rammed his vehicle into a crowd on Bourbon Street who was celebrating New Year's Eve. An ISIS flag was found on his car, and it is reported that various IEDs or bombs had been deposited in other places. Now, I just wanted to go off on a tangent for a second. On many of our campuses and on the streets of many of our cities around the world, we hear the extreme pro-Palestinian shouting, "Globalize the Intifada." When we talk about the Intifada, this is what we're talking about, terror attacks like this. And Israel has said since the 7th of October, the West is next, and we really appeal to people to please be conscious and wake up to the very real threats faced by all of us. Meanwhile, 2 Israelis were seriously injured, and according to Israel's consul for the southwest of the United States, they both remain on respirators. The Palestinian Authority has banned Al Jazeera. Now, the Qatari-funded channel has been accused by the Palestinian Authority of inciting and interfering in domestic Palestinian affairs. Al Jazeera have condemned this move, calling it a policy in line with Israel. The Palestinian Authority has been cracking down on terror groups inside the Jenin refugee camps. Now, Al Jazeera is not just banned by the Palestinian Authority, they are banned by Israel, Saudi Arabia, Jordan, the United Arab Emirates, and others. So to Piers Morgan and for all of those who castigated Israel for banning Al Jazeera earlier last year, this is the reason why. Many of us see them as the mouthpiece for Hamas, and they are extremely, extremely dangerous. Last night, former Defense Minister Yoav Gallant announced that he is resigning from the Knesset. Now, the reason that he is resigning is that he wants to take a step back and reevaluate where he wants to go in public service. The former defense minister and Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu have clashed on a number of policies throughout the war, and in November, Netanyahu fired him. And finally, absolutely extraordinary, yet another incredible military accomplishment for Israel. The IDF announced yesterday that the elite Air Force Commando Unit, the Shaldag, had carried out an operation in September in Syria. the unit had destroyed the deep layer weapons manufacturing facility that is owned by Iran, that is in Syria. And the goal of this was to completely eliminate the facility and their ability to produce precise and advanced Iranian-owned weapons. I tell you, no matter what the world says, the world wants to pass judgment on Israel and our defense forces. They have demonstrated throughout the now nearly 15 months extraordinary courage and extraordinary abilities, something that I think the world can learn from. So those are our top stories today. Let's take a look at the audience question. It comes from Hilda in Cape Town, who says, Rolene, what is the situation in the north of Israel? Is the ceasefire holding? Are communities getting back to normal? Well, the ceasefire is thankfully holding at the moment, Hilda. We've seen a trickle of people starting to return to their homes. The IDF last week were carrying out ordinance clearing from various communities and haven't given them the green light yet. However, we have seen many Israelis making the trek up north to support our fellow citizens there by eating in restaurants, by engaging in tourism and doing whatever we can to get these businesses that really took a massive beating over the last 14 months, to get them to start getting back on their feet. We have seen, as I spoke about yesterday, a resurgence of agriculture in the south of the country, and we are hoping to start seeing that in the north as well. And now, the moment you all await every week, I know this because you guys tell me, and it is who is our Mench, our awesome person, and who is our moron, our moron of the week. So, drum roll, let's do the Mench. And the Mench goes to somebody who actually is nominated every week, and that is Musab Hassan Youssef. If you are not familiar with him, I really advocate that you look for his comments on YouTube. If you Google the Green Prince or Musab Hassan Youssef, he is the son of one of the founders of Hamas, turned great advocate for Israel and great supporter of Israel and the Jewish people in the war against terror. You can also read his book. It's called Son of Hamas, and it is absolutely eye-opening. So he is our Mensch of the week, and our moron of the week goes to all of the doctors from around the world, and especially Western countries, who are holding up signs calling for the release of the director of the Kamal Adwan Hospital, who was detained by IDF forces. They have to be really blind or stupid not to have realized that Hamas has been consistently using hospitals as human shields throughout this war, including storing weapons there, posing as medical staff, and our hostages were taken to hospitals when they were taken hostage on the 7th of October. Notably missing from these doctors' posts to social media are calls for the immediate release of our 100 hostages. What is also notable is that in the last 2 days, the Palestinian Authority have also accused Hamas and Palestinian Islamic Jihad of using hospitals in the West Bank as human shields. So it's not just Israelis that are saying this, it's Palestinians who are saying this as well. So to all the doctors thinking that they are so righteous holding up these signs, you are our morons of the week. So guys, that's it from me for this week. Don't forget to join me on Monday for the Israel Brief. And in the meantime, if you like our content here on YouTube, please like, share and subscribe. Our Facebook page is at Lottel's site. Our website is at layoftheland.online. We are on Instagram at Rolene_Marks, on LinkedIn at Rolene Marks, on X at layoftheland5. And I don't think I'm leaving anything out. Guys, God bless you all. Have a wonderful first weekend of 2025. Shabbat Shalom. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will catch you on Monday. Bye for now.